All right. So this transmission today is really dedicated to everybody out there who is kind of in the same boat as me, who is caretaking for so many people around you, and getting kind of cut off at the knees because the needs of humanity and the needs of, not just humanity, even like the other animals in our care or whatever. It's unrelenting. And if we let these needs just constantly, like all of the grabs for our attention, if we feel that we have to constantly just give of ourselves and we don't have anything kind of like recharging us, then we are unable to set our intentions to create space in our lives. Like we're always, I guess, reacting, responding instead of creating. And so this is something I'm dealing with personally. So that's why I'm just going to, bring this here and see if I can help anybody else in the process of helping myself. I just had this insight in the middle of the night that I've been up for night after night after night with my daughter, who is like an infant. My mom's dog is here in town and had a seizure in the middle of the night. And I'm going, oh my God, like I want to be able to help all of these beautiful beings around me, but I also have to be able to help myself here. And so I've got to like level my game up. There's nobody right now who is like able to meet me here. So we're going to just level ourselves up. That's what we're going to do. And so my intention in this one is to call in, I guess, soul family, soul gifts, past life memories, healing abilities, really anything that will help you to become the creator that you are meant to be, instead of kind of getting stuck in this like lower level victim, like I'm still just taking care of everybody instead of moving in the direction I need to go. Because God in heaven, there are so many people who need help. But if we cannot help ourselves, we cannot help anybody else. That is the truth. So thank you to the viewer on this channel who helped me to realize that. So I'm just going to open this up to whatever comes through. I don't promote these videos. I actually have another platform where I have like followers and I try to get views. This is really to go to my soul family. I am putting full faith in God, source, universe, whatever, that this gets to the people that it needs to get to my soul team who's ready to level this up with me in the right timing, And so if that's you, let's assume that you are part of that you have something beautiful and wonderful to offer, and that this helps get you unstuck. So just say yes to receiving that. I also want to be very clear that I am I am setting boundaries around who may use this. Like this is only to be used for beings who are here in service to humanity for the highest good of all, which does include you, us, ourselves. It's not for misuse. And so this will not work for you if you intend to use it for anything nefarious. And it's going to just activate things in the time that you're ready for them. Like you're not going to have a flood of memories that you can't process or deal with. That's not what we're about here. But if you find yourself suddenly drawn to a book or a healing modality or whatever, like just go with that. Okay. Because that is the next step. So that's what I got. And I'm just going to open it up. Ajatakin lohua ebe ete eaugeaka iat liadar yama huge ataka estuesta liadar niabuko ayana niaraka alahatara amana huaka niamohoto. Tahista ka liadar ka niamorokoro ya baka aniarako ya mahata nialohukoro. Tiata triap oro ko toya taka liadar ka niamoro ya taka este kiara kapetia tok oya baka niara yamono no hua atatetia namanyoro. Täiesti liadar sisko liadar nimi mero liadar this is amplifying healing abilities. Being drawn to say, like, you've got to heal yourself. Light language is not a substitute for your own healing work. You have to do that work. But this can facilitate making that a little easier. So I asked to cut liadar niamano hoyat cascad liadar niamano ayaka ayata doya niamano abamda to kolaba moho abaman liadar nian loya that can yet oh yes it liadar yet liadar yet up and include water. Guest cut liadar hamana hoy ian and malahotrko oro yat oro. I'm getting a message about like setting boundaries. That we do have to be able to set boundaries and fortify those boundaries and respect ourselves enough to say no, to not just allow our attention to be pulled in 100,000 different directions at any given time, because we can never create consciously if we're just constantly like reacting, like I said earlier. Your attention is your currency. Like the things you pay attention to expand. They show what you value and what matters to you. So pay attention to things you want to see more of. You are worthy of everything that you want. Because your heart wants what is good for all. Even things that you think are just for you. Like that is the nature of your heart. A lot of us have like a big shadow around being selfish. And myself included. And so we've got to transmute that. Because we do have to allow ourselves to receive, or we can't take this any further. And empower the beings around us to help us. Hoya taka nana haya stoyasta hadlahaka aba toya bokoya taka yaloya manana yarok oya ya toya liadri yarok oya bak nieri taya taka loho drogono manyoro. You gotta stop letting other people dictate your priorities. Stop trying to meet the expectations of others. Like, you are sovereign. You have to set your own expectations and wrestle with what you really believe to be true, what you know to be true. And move in the direction that feels right to you. You are worthy of these gifts. You are worthy of healing. You living your best life, being your best self, is the highest service to humanity at this time. Oh, I needed to hear that too. Kata hata 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 hadliata isto kalniana minyo kuaba niaba hayata kiero koyaba ka enlatria stakaro ya baka momoana kwayata ka lohotro kumono hoko Troyata katakastu koyaba ka nia lohotro koyaman hata ka alaha ayata hero hianamin yohoro yata haliata kaskweliata kinimero koyaba ka mednero yaman koro kayata oro. Ooh, we gotta cut some chords to that, which does not serve us. If you have a specific intention, set that now, like things that you want to let go of or things that you want to bring in. And if it is in the highest good of you and of all. It will be so. You being happy, like filled with joy and gratitude, and when you are your best self, you naturally, wherever you go, are in service to humanity. You just are. And not just humanity, but like all the beings. I mean, you are, but you are empowered in a way that is incredibly beneficial. A lot of us also have a shadow around power, that like we are afraid of our own power. We are afraid of being powerful, and it is time to let that go. Katla toya. Dias maniata tokoya pakatekiet koyaman. Huata yamnunoya kastakat lohendera boya taka estuama manata takitiere. Because you can be trusted with power. You can be. And if you can't, this won't work. Kaya takan loho troko yaman nakaria to korea pakasta yo yamahata yado to koro. Unconditional love has to include you. It has to. Kiyata kiana na malohoko, all parts of you. Korea bahaste and loho trokoro, even the parts that you felt shame around. Koyaman naniya koya da yade kaba his to yastakan liaman nohoko. There is no place for that moving forward. So set the intention to let it go. Everything that you have done in this human incarnation was for your learning. We all make mistakes. It's part of humaning. So get over yourself. If we are obsessed with perfection, we will not move forward. We have to be willing to get it wrong. And then the last thing they want me to say is just like keep asking for help, keep asking for your spirit team. Like pray boldly that you'll get the answers in the timing that is right for you, that you are worthy of the answers, and then like expect to receive them. You have to expect to receive them, and be open to them coming in from like very unexpected ways. That happens. So don't limit yourself to looking in this one specific place or from one specific person or anything like that. Like just be open. Ayan nimelo huya kabayata ka liadria bok oya takayata tekira neminyoro. We didn't come here to play small. It's time. It's time. It's time. Okay. I love you guys.